A rally, the stage is set, you're polling second here. What does success look like for you in these May elections?
Complex series of answers. Here in Scotland, to become the opposition would be amazing. Be absolutely amazing. And if we embed ourselves there, we can move on in the years to come. In Wales, well, we're neck and neck. Right now, literally neck and neck with Plaid in those polls. The Labour Party, particularly in the valleys, Keir Hardie, real birthplace of the Labour Party, almost disappearing off the map. So, to be frank, coming first in Wales is the ambition. Whether we can remains to be seen.
But Farage is facing obstacles. Do you think you've got a Trump problem?
No.
You don't?
No.
Luke Trill said that, of More in Common, says that the biggest barrier to people voting Reform is Trump.
I believe our relationship with America is absolutely crucial. So for me, in terms of international relationships, it's America first, not Trump first.
The reason I'm asking is obviously you have been close to Trump. It was long seen as an asset. You used it as an asset, that you had a close relationship with our closest ally. Is he now becoming a liability for you?
Well, the Iran war has opened a whole load of questions, and extraordinary, isn't it?
What do you think?
The man who instinctively was always against all these foreign wars is now engaged in one. The reasons, I don't know. If it is to make sure that Iran doesn't have a nuclear weapon, then that is a very worthwhile aim. What worries me is what's the end game.
Trump shared an AI-generated image of himself as Jesus Christ, which has deeply upset many Christians. I was quite shocked by it. Were you?
It's not something I do.
Were you surprised?
I'm never surprised by what Trump does.
Trying to distance himself from Trump and from Reform candidates and councillors who made promises to voters they haven't kept. With your councils, there were promises made by candidates across multiple areas to freeze or cut council tax during last year's elections, and some of them have been reneged on. Well, Northamptonshire candidates signed a letter pledging a freeze, and council tax in that council's gone up 4.99%.
As leader of the party,
but
when you put up thousands of candidates, individuals or groups may say different things.
But the point is that you are stressing that you can't control what local candidates are promising, but this comes back to the delivery risk, doesn't it? Because if voters see a promise on a leaflet in Northamptonshire and that's reneged on...
Well, I never saw that leaflet, and if I had, I would have decayed it.
But do you need to tighten the message because you're finding that... But if you're a voter in Northamptonshire, you're going to be annoyed, aren't you? Because you were promised one thing, you voted for candidates, and your council tax has gone up.
I spoke to all the local media. I did everything I could do to make the message very, very clear.
Your opponents will say it makes you not credible. What do you say to that?
We're not North Korea. I can't control individuals and thousands of people what they say.